Reporting. Let us discuss about reporting. Business intelligence reporting. It is the act of visualizing your data in the form of reports and dashboard to make better decisions. That means whatever data you want to view, when you raise a query for it, when you create a request for it, now you have to be presented with the data. So the data will be presented to you in the form of a proper report related to your data. Like if we have raised a query that what factors are affecting our sales the most. So in revert to that, you will be provided the whole report set, which will be indicating the various factors, the amount every factor is contributing to it, other factors which are impacting these particular things. So the whole set of reports will be provided to you to visualize your data. We can say the reporting, it is divided into two categories majorly when we talk about the business intelligence. First is the managed reporting. Second is the ad hoc reporting. Managed reporting, as the word says, managed. It occurs when a technical employee like the IT associate or data analyst, they prepare the data for the non-technical users. Managed reporting. So this kind of report, it will be prepared by some IT, some technical person for the usage of the non-technical users. So this kind of report, it will be known as a managed report. And this process, it is known as managed reporting. We have second form of reporting that is known as ad hoc reporting. In a business intelligence platform, this ad hoc reporting, it allows the non-technical users to create the report from scratch or to edit the pre-existing report without having to make any request from IT. That means even the non-technical people, they want to create the report for themselves, starting from the beginnings, starting from the scratch, or they may also take help of some pre-existing report. They do not make requests to the IT people for helping them to generate the report. They create report for themselves. So that form of reporting, it is known as the ad hoc reporting. Reports, they allow the business users to see the data trends over time or slice and dice the tables to discover the relationship between various variables or for any other purpose. That means reports here, they can be allowed by business users to see any kind of data. Any kind of query can be done onto our data and related to that, the report will be generated. So if we say what is reporting? Business intelligence reporting, it is the act of visualizing your data. That means how you can see your data. So for viewing your data, for getting answer to the queries, for generating any form of data that you want to have, the report will be generated for you. The answer to your question will be generated in the form of report. So that viewing that report, analyzing that report, you can make better decisions for your business, for your organization. And two forms of reporting that are generally done. One is managed reporting. Second is ad hoc reporting. In managed reporting, it is done by the technical people for the usage of non-technical persons. And ad hoc reporting, it is done by the non-technical people. They themselves try to make the report for their usage. So that kind of reporting, that is known as ad hoc reporting. Now, what is the goal of business intelligence reporting? The goal of business intelligence reporting, it is to provide the data insight to support the decision making. So here we are trying to see, since this unit is about business intelligence user interface. So now it is all about the user. The user can raise the queries. The user can get the reports and view the reports and use them for making better decisions. So here in this unit, we are discussing how the user can interact with the business intelligence application which is built. So he can interact in the form of queries, and to get the answers to their queries, he will get the reports. So the basic goal of business intelligence reporting here is to provide the data insight to support the decision making. However, analysts and IT developers, they shouldn't be the only ones with the ability and the responsibility to slice the data to uncover the insights in the trends. Company decision makers, they need personalized and organized reports in their predefined format. They should be able to take a look at the report, understand the data, draw a conclusion, and make informed decisions. See, this whole structure of business intelligence application, it is definitely going to be by some data analyst or by some technical person. But it has to be used by various people or of the organization. Now, there are not only the IT developers or the analysts who should be using these applications. We have the main persons, the managers, the CEO, the heads of the company who are going to use our business intelligence application because they need to take decisions for the company. So, these reports, they should be provided in a personalized format to them, in a form of organized report, so that since they do not know much about the data handling things, they should be presented with the report in such a format so that they can easily analyze that particular report. They should be able to look at the report and understand the data. After understanding the data, they should be able to draw the conclusion from the data. Suppose, like a person, he wants to know that which product of the organization is bringing him the maximum benefit. So, he can raise this query and get the answer in the form of report related to this is a particular product which is providing the max benefit to the company. Now, the report can also include which are the various reasons where the sale of that product is maximum. How much profit are we attaining on every set which is being sold of that particular product. So, report should be in such a format that even a non-technical person, he can understand. And according to that, he might have to draw certain conclusions that if that product is sold the most, what if we make a little increase in the price? Is it going to affect the selling of that particular product? Or will it just benefit the organization? So he has to make various decisions related to the company's data. So our business intelligence reporting, the goal of it is to provide the data insight to the technical as well as non-technical people. Now, another goal of business intelligence reporting is to eliminate the data silos and create a single source of truth. When the teams work with the same data set and use the same platform for the analysis, now they are no longer multiple versions of the truth. That means a particular data, it should be same for all the people who want to view the data. That means if a particular query is being generated and you receive the report. Now, if any user of the organization, whether he's a manager, whether he's a data analyst, whether he's a non-technical person, he's an admin person, if he is reading the same query, he should be getting the same answer. He should be getting the same report. Because we have to analyze our data in such a format so that every person of the organization should receive the same form of output, the same form of data. There can be no different reports which are being generated for different people. For the same question, same answer should be there so that they have to work as a team. So, for working as a team, if they are being outputted with the same answer, then only they can think for the future perspective related to that particular report. So, the goal of business intelligence reporting mainly is to provide the report to the all form of users, whether technical or non-technical. The second goal is to provide the report in such a format that it is same for all. It should create one form of data. There should not be multiple versions of the data which the person received. There should be one and only one answer to every question in the business intelligence application. Now, talking about the reporting and the querying toolkit. Since now we have understood what is querying and what is reporting. Now here we are going to discuss about the toolkit. So the idea behind the query and the reporting tools, it is to represent the users with a subset of requested data which is selected, sorted, ordered, calculated and compared as needed. These toolkits which are generated for the business intelligence application, they are provided to the users along with the business intelligence suite. Now these particular suites, when we talk about the reporting and the querying tools, they should present the users with a subset of requested data which can be selected, which can be sorted in any format, which can be calculated and which can be compared. The managers, they use these toolkit to see and explore what is happening inside the organization. So, by presenting the data in an attractive manner, these tools make the data more readable, more useful and more presentable. So, the main tools that we are using along with our business intelligence suite, these tools, they make the data, the whole set of data which is into our data warehouses, which is stored into various data sources. So these data tools, they help to retrieve the data and to present the data in such a format that it is useful for the people accessing the data. So these are the tools which make this whole set of business intelligence application more useful, more presentable. Reporting software, they connect with the data sources. They gather the information and provide insight in the form of graphs, charts, tables based on the input data so that the user, they can find the useful information. So these are the reporting software who have the task of gathering all the data from the data sources and to present it to the users. Now these toolkit, they have this responsibility of presenting the data in whatever form is required. If the person wants to view the data in the form of graph or in the form of chart or in the form of table, so it is a responsibility of these reporting and querying tool to provide the users with the required format. Now, application of this reporting and querying toolkit, they come along with the business intelligence suite. Business intelligence reporting tools, they pull and read the data from the company's data sources or which are on the premises and in the cloud. That means which are even at the remote servers. So it is a task of business intelligence reporting tool to pull and read the data which is within the premises of the company or which is stored on the remote server, which is stored on the clouds. The whole data has to be read. The reporting tool, it is able to identify the measurement like the sales, the revenues, the inventory counts, etc. and apply the dimension. Like if we want to see the sales, that is one measurement that we want to have. Now we can apply different dimension to it, like the sale is a date of sale, or the purchase order related to that sale, or the customer information. That all can be done to create the analysis. So reporting tool, it is a big task to be performed in itself, since it has to identify the various measurements of the data within the company, and it has to do the analysis of the data depending on various dimensions, depending on the timing of the data, depending on the location from where the data is being generated, and number of things are required, number of dimensions are required to gain insight from the data. The reporting tools, they help in the decision making process. Detailed insight, it will give you more visibility over the data. So data analysis is more accurate, it takes less time, and decision makers, they are able to explore and edit their data in one place. However, these goals cannot be accomplished without a business intelligence reporting tool. So, for analyzing our data in a more accurate format, that is taking less time, and decision makers, they are able to explore and edit the data. So all this can be done with the help of various business intelligence reporting tools. If we are being provided with a proper business intelligence reporting tool, so that is the one way in which we can analyze our data in a proper format.